Good afternoon. Welcome, bienvenue, willkommen. My name is Kelly Lamb. I'm the Vice President of Marketing here at Miele. From your home to ours, we want to welcome you this afternoon. As many businesses continue to slowly reopen during these challenging times across the country, we want to welcome you, our viewers, from across the country. We know many of you are watching from the west coast of Canada to the east coast and here in Ontario, where we're actually filming this episode of Miele Live. I want to send a special welcome to some of the customers who have been invited by some of our key retailers from across the country. From the west coast, we have our great partners at Trail Appliances, Midland Appliances, Jerome Appliances, Avenue Appliances, and Baker Appliances. Here in Ontario, I want to welcome customers who have been invited to join us today from our partners at Tasco Appliances, as well as Goman Appliances and Appliance Canada. And in the East Coast in Montreal, we have Elmar Appliances, as well as Creative Appliances in Ottawa. So we want to welcome you to Miele Live today, and thanks for joining us. For those of you that have joined us in the past, we want to welcome you back. Miele Live has been developed so that we can bring to you, our customers, in the safety of your homes, the ability to answer any questions you may have about appliances you have in your home already, or appliances that you're actually interested in purchasing. We've now utilized this platform over the last several weeks to try to bring support to small businesses across the country that need additional support during these times. We put out a challenge with our campaign, #MieleDinesLocal. We've challenged chefs and restaurateurs from across the country to share with us one of their signature dishes, and we've invited them to come and cook with us here on Miele Live. As part of this initiative, we allow the restaurants the ability to promote their restaurants, tell us a little bit about them, but in addition to that, we at Miele will actually buy 100 meals from them, which with the restaurant and chefs, we will actually donate to some of the frontline workers across the country. Today, I'm really excited, we're really excited to have Pizzeria Do and Chef Douglas Siquiera joining us. Restaurant Pizzeria Do is located here in Toronto, and welcome Chef Douglas to Miele Live.
Thank you so much, Kela. It's a pleasure to be here today. And let's make some pizza.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. I know you guys are busy. Maybe tell us a little bit, we have viewers from across the country who may not be here in Toronto, but tell us a little bit about the restaurant itself.
So our restaurant started last year as a pop-up, and then we was hoping to open a vegan Italian cuisine, and then this crazy world bring this pandemic, and then we rethink everything about to make a decent takeout experience for our customers. And yeah, we are doing great. We are serving a lot of people, thanks God. And yeah, we are feeling super excited about
So
that.
you guys are located, for those of you from Toronto, but you guys are located here in downtown Toronto at Queen and Bathurst?
Queen and Bathurst, yes.
On Queen?
Yes.
Right now, what's the situation with the restaurant? So how many days are you guys open? What hours are you guys open right now?
So right now we are open from Wednesday till Sunday from 1 p.m. until 8:30, sorry.
Okay.
And we are doing deliveries by our own. We start our own website, app, so people can order direct from us,
Okay.
avoiding other kind of delivery apps that has high fees.
Okay.
And the experience is much better for our customers and for everybody. And also we offer the curbside pickup, so people can order through our website and pick up, or we also accept order by phone or text, email, everything.
So obviously the easiest way is to order online with you through the website, your website.
Yes, that's pizzeriado.ca.
Pizzeriado.ca. And I guess, Chef, with the restaurant itself, you started as a pop-up. What makes the restaurant unique? So obviously The restaurant's vegan,
Mhm.
so that's definitely different. Maybe talk a bit about some of the things that are on the menu right now, or the different pizzas that are on the menu.
Yeah, we work right now with this signature that we're gonna make today is the pulled jackfruit, barbecue jackfruit. But we have some signatures as like Mediterranean, Florence. We just start last week the pepperoni that is being like boom. It's super, people is ordering a lot. Um, but yeah, in Toronto right now, usually in downtown, doesn't has any vegan Italian restaurant. So like people is loving because it's super hard to find this kind of food in Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah.
So why don't we get, I'm going to ask you some more questions as we go. And I encourage our viewers out there, this session is fully interactive, so make sure that when you're watching us right now on YouTube Live, be sure to log in with your YouTube account and leave your questions in the comment section. We'll try to get to as many questions live with Chef Douglas here as possible. So Chef, this is, you said one of, we challenge you guys with one of your signature dishes. So this is the jackfruit pizza. So I'll let you get started with making the pizza.
Okay, so let's go. So first I'll put some flour on the board, get our dough, a little bit more flour.
And that's a dough that you guys make in-house?
Yes, this takes like several days to proofing. So you're gonna have like a nice dough, like with nice crust.
And is there any trick about rolling out pizza dough? Because I know everybody at home loves to make pizza with the kids and family, but sometimes rolling or forming the dough is a challenge.
Yes.
Any tips you have for our viewers on that?
So roller, it's super easy to use to stretch a pizza, but the problem is that you lose the crust. So it's kind of flat bread. So touching the pizzas, avoid the crust when you're ready to stretch. It's the best way. And have like a lot of flour. You let the dough proofing first. It's always good. But yeah, it's not something that you can do like on the first time. Sometimes you can, maybe you have the gift. But yeah, like in 3 times doing, you start to get super better.
But that's amazing how easy it look. You make it look to actually get it into shape and stretch out there.
Right.
And is there specific flour that you guys use? Because obviously there's a lot of options on different types of flours. Without giving away your secrets.
Yeah.
What type of flour do you guys use for pizza dough?
So for the pizza dough, we use the 00 for pizza with combination of all-purpose flours and another secret ingredients that make our dough unique. But also this is our regular dough, but we also have the gluten-free dough that is house-made too. And yeah, and for these pizzas we use rice flour for pedal, put in the oven because we use the same oven for gluten-free too. Okay. So to avoid crust contamination, we have rice flour. So that's make a little bit more safer for everyone. Okay. Okay, so here gonna start put our barbecue sauce. That is house-made is a combination of barbecue sauce with some Marzano tomato sauce. That's make a little bit more light because a barbecue sauce has a strong flavor. It's super heavy.
Can sometimes be too sweet too sometimes. So.
Yes. And our barbecue sauce for sure it's 100% vegan. So after the sauce, we're gonna put some roasted pineapples.
And you've roasted those ahead of time?
Yes. A little bit more.
And when roasting the pineapple, Chef, did you guys pre-slice them and roast them, or did you roast them and then
Yeah,
slice them?
we slice it first, and then we put just in the oven a little bit, so we're gonna lose a little bit the juice,
Okay.
and just have just the texture of the pineapple. So this here we have our pulled jackfruit.
So maybe, Chef, if you wouldn't mind maybe showing the camera a little bit, because I think jackfruit, a lot of people may not have had a chance to see, but you know, I know even when we were looking at it earlier, it's amazing how the jackfruit actually
Yes.
looks like, whether it's chicken or
Chicken or
pork.
pork, yeah.
It has, you know, and what did you guys do to prepare the jackfruit? Because the jackfruit usually will come with a very harder shell,
Yes,
yellow on the inside. You guys have obviously prepared the jackfruit.
yes. Yeah, we chop them and then we marinate it for several hours to absorb all the seasonings and everything. And then we roast on our oven,
Okay.
and after we finish it on the pizza too, so get a little bit more well done roasted. So,
But it really is amazing how that looks like.
yeah, no, the texture it's next level. It's totally unbelievable for people who's eating like plant-based food. Like they always get surprised how the jackfruit tastes on the mouth, because it's super good.
So, Chef, while you're doing the jackfruit, I'm just going to take a live question from Nikki. Nikki, thanks for joining us here on Miele Live with Chef Douglas. Nikki asked the question, what does jackfruit taste like?
So the jackfruit don't has any taste, to be honest. So the secret is when you marinate it and you season it. So it's the same thing with beef or chicken. You need to prepare first. You cannot just put in the oven and expect this will be good, you know. So, but the texture, it's 100% like pork or chicken.
So really, in this case, it's really for the texture that jackfruit brings that you're actually using on a pizza.
Yes. So here we are using our cashew cheddar.
Which
that
you
is
also make in-house.
Also making house too. We use activated cashews, so the cashews be soaked for a couple days to be so we can have like a creamy result. And then for now, this is our jackfruit. Maybe I'm gonna move it a little bit. This is before going in the oven. So right now we're gonna put there, right?
Put it in the oven, yep.
Yes.
So I'm going to open the oven door. I'll let you grab your...
My paddle.
So we've obviously in your restaurant you have your commercial kitchen.
Yeah.
In this particular case, we're using our Miele oven with our Miele pizza stone. Slides in perfectly. We've preheated the oven to 475
Yes.
on intensive bake. And we're good.
Yeah, now just wait a couple minutes,
Yeah.
and then we have a amazing pizza.
Chef, maybe we can step over here. Maybe we can talk a little bit about, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions if you don't mind from our viewers. So Marilyn has a question. Marilyn, thanks for joining us. I know you're also a very loyal viewer of ours. Can the cashew cheddar be spread on top of the sauce? So we noticed that you obviously piped it on very nicely and artistically. Could you put that on like a cheese, like normal people would put a
Yes,
pizza
totally.
with?
Totally,
That's
yeah.
really fun.
That is totally spreadable. Yeah, we use pipe bags because looks a little bit more nicer, and yeah.
And Chef, you know, we were talking earlier, so your background is Brazilian.
Yes.
So actually, Virginia Helena has a question for you. Do you ever, with some of the other pizzas, so maybe we can talk about the menu itself at the restaurant right now. Do you have other pizzas that are inspired from your background, being Brazilian?
So yeah, our cheese has a special ingredient that is a Brazilian that we only can get on Brazilian grocery stores here in Toronto. So that makes our cheese, it smells more like cheese, you know.
Ah, okay.
Even being like 100% vegan, the smells and the elastic, it's super nice. So
that's
yes, we use Brazilian ingredients.
Oh, okay. And do you have any other pizzas that are actually inspired by Brazil on the menu right now? And maybe talk about what are some of the other pizzas that are on the menu right now.
So yeah, we are working on to bring a little bit of Brazil ingredients to the restaurant, but our focus is the Italian food.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's impossible not bringing my
little bit of
inspiration from my background to the kitchen.
So maybe then we were talking earlier. The pepperoni pizza you're saying is really popular, vegan.
Yeah.
Vegan pepperoni, of course.
Yeah.
What are some of the other pizzas that people can order right now that are really popular?
Yeah, we have the Mediterranean that's so popular too. Just look for the barbecue jackfruit that we are doing right now.
Okay.
We use roasted artichokes, roasted garlic, some Marzano tomato sauce, cashew mozzarella that also has a Brazilian ingredient.
And do you make that in-house as well for the?
Everything made.
Everything made in-house.
Everything
Okay.
made, yeah. And then we finish with fresh basil and olive oil. So this is our Mediterranean. Tastes super nice, super good. People order a lot.
And then aside from pizzas, are there other things right now that you have on the menu as well?
Yeah, we work with garlic knots. Last week we start with the meatball subs to bring more Italian flavor to Toronto. And we start when the pandemic started, we start to do some groceries. So we have like frozen meatballs,
Okay.
frozen calzones.
So people can take home easily, just reheat with their family in the oven.
Yes, and also that we started our own ice cream, so people can order this through as a pickup or for delivery, and it's been super popular too. People is ordering a lot.
Yeah, definitely ice cream during this
Yeah.
time. Any maybe some of the flavors that you guys are offering on the ice cream? I didn't know you guys were doing ice cream. So that's
Yeah,
great.
we have the hazelnut, we have chocolate, we have vanilla that looks incredible. We use a butterfly pea flower that when we combination with lemon, change the color. So it's super beautiful.
Oh wow.
You can eat it with your eyes. Yeah, we have mango, we have dulce de leche, we have 16 on total. So
And again, are those vegan as well? The ice
everything
cream?
is vegan.
Everything. So is it coconut milk based?
Coconut milk, oat milk,
Okay.
and rice powder, and
And again, everything made in-house.
yeah, everything.
So there's a bunch of questions coming through, Chef. So I'm going to see if we can get to some of these questions while we wait for the pizza to finish. So Nikki there has a question. Do you offer plant-based pepperoni?
Yes, totally.
So the entire restaurant is actually vegan.
Yes, 100% vegan.
Right. And you were saying that the plant-based pepperoni you guys offer is amazing.
Yeah.
So Nikki, if you're in the Toronto area, then make sure that you try to take the opportunity to try Chef Douglas's pepperoni pizza.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have another question for Carol Lheureux. Carol, welcome and thanks for joining. Is it better to preheat the stone? What happens if it is not on? So for the pizza stone, maybe I can speak a little bit to that. It's the Miele pizza stone. You definitely really should preheat because the dough will stick if that stone is not hot enough.
Yeah.
So you definitely will need to preheat that stone as hot as you can possibly get it. Whether you're using a Miele stone or not, it doesn't matter. The principle is the same. We have a question from T. Brandau. Sorry if I mispronounced the Thijs Brandau. What is the best way to cook the jackfruits?
So we usually to roast them because bring like a nice texture and then also help to absorb But you can cook in so many different ways. You can deep fry them too. Um, but yeah, for all our own pizza, we do like roasted, and they looks and tastes exactly like a roasted pulled pork
But
or
with
pulled
jackfruit,
chicken.
you could actually eat it raw.
Yeah, you can eat it
If
raw
you want.
because yeah, it's a fruit. So yeah.
But you're saying not much flavor.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of of the fruits,
Fruits.
but cooked prepped, it's totally different. I love it.
So we have a question from Raluca. Raluca, also welcome back. Thanks for joining us. I know you're on with us almost every session watching, so that's great. Any options for people with nut allergies? Seems like that a lot of the cheeses you use are all with cashew. Do you have any options for customers that would have nut allergies?
Yes, totally. We have our queso fresco that is our base is soy. So people who has any allergy for cashew, this is 100% cashew free. Also, we have our cashew mozzarella, our cashew cheddar, and we have our almond ricotta.
Okay, so for those people that don't have nut allergies, that's the
Yes.
option. So the queso fresco, soy-based,
Yeah, soy base.
and that would be the option for.
Yes, we have alternatives for everyone.
Yeah, it seems that way actually. So Chef, what's interesting is your background is Brazilian.
Mhm.
What inspired you to cook?
So in my home in Brazil, I always been at home with my parents and my cousin, and I used to love her food, and then I always get curious about that. And then in Brazil was my first plain workout food, but the industry there makes me a little bit upset, so I chose another career. But thanks for that, it could bring me here to Toronto and having this amazing opportunity. But yeah, watching like so many chefs on TV inspired me too. I am a eating lover, so that's also helped. Yes, that's it.
And maybe Chef, well, let's just check the pizza and make sure it's. I'm going to turn this on. It's looking actually very good. So you tell me if it's almost ready.
Looks perfect for me.
Perfect?
This oven is next level.
Do you want to take it out now, or do you want to
Yes.
wait for a little bit?
No, I can
It's
give
up
a
to
double check.
you.
Wow, that looks amazing. So here we go. We have our jackfruit.
Well, that's amazing.
So I can bring over here.
That actually cooked quite quicker than we originally talked about it.
Yes,
actually.
totally. No, that is so impressive. And yeah, the crust looks super nice. You can see that I even need to twist the pizza inside the oven. When people do this at home, you have to open the middle time and then twist a little bit. But these ovens help it to bake the whole crust around. So
And the bottom, I think, is actually quite nicely done as well.
and the bottom it's firm, the way that we do at the restaurant.
So
Perfect.
actually, on that note, Chef, so Nikki has another question. So what's the best temperature to cook pizza at for the home cooks that are doing it at home that don't have your commercial kitchen?
So the ideal is 550.
Okay.
And then it looks like, depends of your oven, because each oven is different, but around 8 to 12 minutes, sometimes 15. But yeah, you need to take a look. If you open too many times to check the pizza,
The
that you
temperature.
make more time, but yeah, usually 8, 12 minutes.
So Nikki, if just to answer your question too, if you're using a Miele oven, just so you know, so we actually had it on at 475 on intensive bake, and it really produced amazing results, quicker than we thought.
Quickly, yeah.
Than we talked about earlier. So Chef, before we have you cut into the pizza, just going back to Brazil, which I thought our conversation earlier was very interesting, as pizza is not really something foreign to people in Brazil.
No, Brazilian people love pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, in compare with pizzas here, we used to eat like pizzas on this size at least. And yeah, Friday, it's a pizza day in Brazil, so people ordering too much pizza there.
So
If
what
I'm not wrong, Brazil is the second country that sells more pizza.
then?
I just lose for New York.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Well, so maybe just on that note, it was really interesting when we were talking about it. So what are maybe some of the differences with pizza in Brazil than it actually is in Italy?
Yeah, the pizza in Brazil, it has more dough, it's more chewy, and has much more toppings too. People in Brazil is more used to eat like no plant based pizza, so they put like a lot
The
of
meat
cheese,
and
like
meat.
it's super cheesy. Yeah, but still being a pizza, so it has not too much.
So
Big
maybe
difference.
maybe that would be an idea, chef, is to do a Brazilian pizza.
A
You-
Brazilian
you're
pizza,
Truly a Brazilian pizza at the
Right.
restaurant as a special for
totally.
viewers to try at some point in
That's a
time.
great
So-
idea. Yeah.
So let's cut into it. So first of all, I already told our team here I'd love to have a knife like yours. That's quite amazing. So I'll let you at least cut into the pizza and finish off the pizza.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you can. Amazing crust.
The sound of crust is beautiful. So we cut the pizza and then we're gonna go with our ranch. That is 100% vegan. Some scallions, green onions. And then we finish with olive oil, with a good,
Good
Olive
amount of
oil.
olive oil.
yeah, let's make this beauty shiny.
So we'll see if we maybe can move that up for the camera to.
Yeah.
That's great.
I feel so sorry they can't smell
I
the
know.
pizza.
It smells amazing. It looks, they can see it on camera, but it was just the sound of the crust because I think
Yeah.
so important to pizza. Everybody loves a
Mhm.
really good crust, and it seems like it turned out amazing. So I want to thank you for that. Nikki has another question, so maybe you can answer from a restaurant perspective. But Nikki asked, can you cook other things on the pizza stone other than pizza?
Yeah, calzones, even
Flatbreads.
flatbreads. Some people like use the traditional to make. I forgot the bread, the Montreal bread with the whole.
Oh, bagels.
Bagels, yeah. Oh my God, I
Right.
forgot bagel. Yeah, you can. Yeah, a couple stuff that you have to bake like super quickly. A stone on the oven is great.
And I know during this whole time, as people have been at home, everybody's really got into bread baking as well.
Yes.
So that's another great thing to use the pizza stone for, is actually to bake bread. It helps create that amazing crust at the bottom of the bread.
And
so.
it makes a phenomenal difference. It's because the quality that you're gonna have it with a rock stone on the oven make the crust much more.
Yeah.
Just eating just to understand this because
So
it's super good.
Nikki, hopefully that answers your question. So Chef Douglas, I want to thank you on behalf of Miele here for joining us today. It's been amazing amount of fun to actually learn a lot about a vegan Italian restaurant here
Yes.
in Toronto.
Yes.
So again, you guys are open 5 days a week.
5 days per week,
Um,
Wednesday through Sunday from 1 p.m. until 8:30. Yeah.
And again, best way to order online at pizzeriadu.ca.
CA.
And the menu's all on there. They can order online. You guys are now doing your own delivery,
Yes.
which is great for those that are here. For those that are not here in Toronto, don't have a chance to try, experiment with jackfruit as a substitute. I think that was amazing to learn and
Totally.
see what you guys can do. And for you, for all those viewers that are joining us here in the GTA area, take the opportunity to go down Queen and Bathurst, try Chef Douglas's amazing creations, and maybe he'll even do a Brazilian pizza in the next little while. So something to think about. So we'll have you do that. And as part of this initiative, as you know, we're going to purchase 100 meals from you guys, obviously pizzas.
That is amazing.
And I think together we're going to donate that to the Toronto Western Hospital. So I think that'll be really great.
Yeah.
And I think all the frontline workers out there will really enjoy a healthy
pizza, yeah.
And something really different for them to try. So again, want to thank you so much and your team for joining us here on Miele Live.
Thank you, Kelly. It's an amazing opportunity for us. And yeah, let's make some pizza for the front workers. They deserve it more than everything.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Chef Douglas, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank all of you for joining us here on #MieleDinesLocal. Again, we have the challenge out there. If you know of a restaurant that that you love one of their signature dishes and think that they need some support as well, be sure to nominate them. You can do that through our social channels on Facebook and Twitter. Chef Douglas, I forgot about that. So on social media, you guys are on Instagram?
Yeah, we are on Instagram, Facebook, Pizzeria Do, or you can find us as Away Hospitality that has another restaurant that is closed for a while because of the pandemic. That's from Avelo.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, so order from them, take a picture when you get home and post it there and share. So again, #MieleDinesLocal. You can nominate a restaurant, or if you know of a restaurant, encourage them to actually submit their submission to us. Looking ahead in the week, we're really excited on Miele Live for those that are interested, we have some interesting classes on Thursday, July 9th, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to learn more about Miele dishwashers, be sure to join our virtual Miele Discovery class. You can register on miele.ca under events to attend that class. In addition to that, you can, at 7 p.m. that night, on Thursday, July 9th, we have our discovery class on the speed oven. So you can actually register for that. Sorry, the registration for that is actually on mielelive.ca, not miele.ca for that. On Friday, July 10th at 3 p.m., we have our virtual discovery class on the Miele range. So if you love cooking, you want to learn more about what we call our Miele Culinary Center, the Miele range, be sure to sign up for that. That's Friday, July 10th at 3 p.m. So we want to thank all of you for joining us. If you're first time joining us, be sure to register. Visit mielelive.ca to see the latest schedules for #MieleDinesLocal and for our discovery classes. For those of you that own Miele product, take the opportunity to go on miele.ca and look at our master classes where you can actually cook virtually in real time with us. Want to thank all of you. Again, as businesses do reopen across the country, we want to wish you be safe, support local businesses, and we hope to see you again on Miele Live in the coming days and weeks. And again, thank you, Chef Douglas and Pizzeria Do for joining us here on #MieleDinesLocal.
Thank you.
Thanks so much and have a great afternoon.